My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the Arch-Villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I'm sure some of you have heard the news already, but apparently our old friend and feminist icon Fleabag has received yet more unfortunate news. The third strike by my counting, which means she has struck out this time at bat, and all I can say is good riddance to woke rubbish. I had nothing against her until she stuck her nose and her agenda into Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, participating in a time-traveling assassination scheme to whack Indiana Jones back in the past, take his hat and whip, and then become Indiana Jones moving forward, a devious scheme allegedly concocted by cultural vandal Kathleen Kennedy to further undermine every single thing George Lucas ever touched, turning Luke Skywalker into Rey and Indiana Jones into Fleabag Jones. Fortunately, sources alerted me this was in the process of happening, and I was able to get the word out about this travesty in time to save Indy. So, alas for Fleabag, she did not become Indiana Jones.
What a shame.
The world wept. That was strike one. Strike two was the supposed Indiana Jones TV show on Disney Plus that Phoebe Waller-Bridge was rumored to be involved with following Dial of Destiny. Initially, I suppose, as Indiana Jones herself, but then later as either her character in Indy 5 or possibly as a writer-producer. Well, that show was canceled following Indiana Jones 5 bombing at the box office as badly as it did, and so that raised the question, well, how is Fleabag going to spread her DEI intersectional feminism message now? Enter Tomb Raider, a TV show on Amazon. Ah, sweet salvation at last! Jennifer Salke is always up for ruining a franchise with DEI propaganda and feminism, and if that fails, just plain good old-fashioned shitty writing. She completely ruined Lord of the Rings, she ruined Wheel of Time, she killed a wonderful Conan the Barbarian series because it was just too loaded with problematic and icky testosterone. Ooh. But Tomb Raiders, written and produced by Fleabag, who almost got to bump off and replace Indiana Jones, and actually did get to bump off James Bond? Ah, chef's kiss of shit. Things were looking up for old Fleabag, but then tragedy struck, or as fans might put it, we got a lucky break. Salke is out at Amazon, her and her little dog turd projects too. And one of those dog turds, my friends, was, you guessed it, Tomb Raiders. According to multiple articles published on Friday and Saturday, this project has been bricked up at Amazon. Tomb Raiders itself has been entombed, and it is reportedly pining for the fjords behind the bricks. Here's what PC Gamer had to say about this wonderful story. Quote, following years of rumors, Amazon Prime Video officially revealed plans for a new TV series based on the Tomb Raider games in May 2024. The announcement's big hook was Phoebe Waller-Bridge as writer and producer, who's best known as the creator of Fleabag and head writer of Killing Eve, and amped up her own fandom for the series. Lara means a lot to me, as she does to many, and I can't wait to go on this adventure, bats and all. Well, it was a nice idea. The Daily Mail now cites a source saying that Lara Croft's mooted small-screen adventures are not going ahead, while another source is even more unambiguous. The project is dead. Neither Prime Video nor Waller-Bridge's representatives have commented. This is not the first time that rumors have swirled around the production, and whether fairly or not, the fingers point at Waller-Bridge's scripts, which were apparently delayed for some time and then judged unsuitable for the project. Prime Video signed up Waller-Bridge to a megabucks exclusivity deal in 2019 worth $20 million a year, but since then it has produced no shows or films from the creator. That deal was made under the aegis of Jennifer Salke, who also greenlit and was overseeing the Tomb Raider project and was the head of Amazon Studios until, just last week. Waller-Bridge grew up playing with Lara Croft's Tomb Raider, said Salke in 2023. I think it's going to be a huge franchise for us.
A huge franchise for me to poop on. Fleabag. You were the DEI Golden Girl there for a few months, all poised to disgrace and replace Indy according to the rumors. You messed with James Bond and he got killed off, and now you had fallen back to Lara Croft. But I guess maybe Fleabag had a hard time figuring out how to make a stunning brave whammon out of a stunning brave whammon. I mean, what's there to undermine? What's there to subvert? I think their lack of crap to undermine short-circuited her writing algorithms. No wonder the scripts were delayed. She actually had to write a script instead of propaganda.
It's amazing, isn't it, Harvey? Evidently, according to Matthew Baloney over at Puck, the development of Tomb Raiders was a legendary shit show in a town where shit shows are the standard. Supposedly, Salke was supervising the whole affair herself, working with Phoebe Waller-Bridge to make sure the project sank to the Lord of the Rings standard she had established for Amazon, and they went through 2 whole writers' rooms and development costs already in the tens of millions of dollars. And what did Amazon get for all their wasted money? This video making fun of them by yours truly.
They couldn't even come up with a pilot script? Not even one?
To quote Gene Wilder, nothing. Alas, the universal law still holds true.
The wages of woke is broke.
Amen, Harvey. Amen. Folks, there can be little doubt these woke projects are dropping like flies all around us. They're piling up on the floor even as we speak, leaving little doubt that this troublesome and problematic period of history is rapidly drawing to a close. A lot of damage has been done, there's no doubt about that. We've admitted that many, many times on this show, but we have been proclaiming for a very long time as well that we are winning this war on woke, and it looks like here is the latest casualty on their side. Listen, pop culture matters, folks. Pop culture is how we guard our traditions. It's how we convey valuable life lessons, standards, and morals to the younger generations coming up that preserves our heritage like the oral tradition does in primitive tribes. Well, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Tomb Raiders, all of these things are little parts of our world that reinforce what that world is about, and that is why they matter, and that is why this is wonderful news for anyone who cares about pop culture. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.